first want to start this off by saying rest in peace to Mr. Kevin Samuels. Now, what prompted me to make this video was I was reading some of the comments regarding his passing, and one that stuck out was a young black woman said that people are comparing him to Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and are you insane? Now, the thing about it is this. I don't know who compared him, but what I can say is this. The comparison that I can see is the influence. When you're able to reach millions of people, then that puts you at a certain level. And another thing that they had in common is they all spoke about social change for black people and accountability for black people. And yes, all three had their own way of delivering the message. But let me ask you another question. What would Martin Luther King and Malcolm X say about black people today and the things that we do and how we represent ourselves? What would they say today? Would they be saying the same message or spreading the same type of delivery, seeing us act the way we act as a group, right? And I just don't understand how people can celebrate the death of somebody. How can you have so much hate for somebody that you don't even know personally? Somebody that you've never even spoke to? It sounds like displaced anger that you have for your own fathers or boyfriends or something like that. You need to handle that. I just don't get celebrating anybody's death. It's weird. And I just wish that people can understand that when you can affect 1 million people, that says something. And I've started to notice a correlation between people that can affect over 1 million people. And even though most people don't want to hear the message, the point is to get the message across anyway. And I feel like for those people, they did what God wanted them to do, and their time was up. Their job was to get the message across even when people didn't listen. Think about it. King, he did the same thing. Malcolm X did the same thing. Tupac did the same thing. Nipsey did the same thing. When you can start affecting people by the millions, then you're speaking. I only hope that God can leave me here long enough to get my job done the way that they got their job done. But yeah, man, I just don't understand people celebrating someone's death when he's done nothing but deliver his message, and I can't find anything wrong with his factual information. His delivery, come on, people, it's entertainment. You have to add some type of shock value. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be a therapy session without people needing something to pull them in. We don't care. We act like we want the answer. We act like we want to be better, but the truth is we don't. He knew that, but he still stood there like all the others I mentioned and got the message delivered regardless of who was listening. So I wish that people would stop being so evil and just pay attention and realize that the smartest people always know there's always more to learn, no matter who it comes from. Everything was always trying to discredit him. Oh, you're not married, this and that. Yeah, but he had experience with being married. How many of you can say you've had experience with being married? That's talking negative about him. No matter how much you know, it's always something else to learn, man. You guys got to get it together. And I'm not perfect, but I'm not going to ever talk about nobody passing. And as much as I've been me before Kevin Samuels, he is a person that inspired me to start speaking the real to people, regardless of how they feel. So I have to give him credit for that. And I'm smart enough to know that I can learn from anybody, man. That's it.